Hi, I'm Lynette, aka London Makeup Artistry, and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a review of the new NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. If you like these types of videos, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe because I do makeup reviews, tutorials, hauls, and swatches here on my channel every Saturday. So today I am doing a review of the new NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Let's read the claims of this foundation from NARS himself. It is a foundation with up to 16 hours of lightweight, natural, fade-resistant wear featuring full-powered radiance to smooth the look of skin. It is for all skin types. The coverage is medium to full. It comes in a variety of different undertones. There are 33 shades in the line. NARS is one of the few makeup brands that do offer a wide shade range in their products. Has a lightweight, breathable, fade-resistant formula. This formula features superior blendability for an imperceptible effect that looks natural like skin. It doesn't look or feel cakey, heavy, drying, or masking. It's formulated without parabens. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, non-drying, dermatologist tested, and non-comedogenic, which means it's not supposed to promote acne. Makeup shouldn't cover your skin. It should enhance your natural beauty, not mask it, according to Francois NARS. This foundation is $49 and it's available at Sephora, NARS.com, and I believe it's available at Ulta as well. This is the packaging. This is classic NARS packaging, black, sleek, with the big old NARS lettering down the front. On the back are the ingredients. It is 1 fluid ounce. This is the bottle. Again, classic NARS packaging. It's glass, see-through, has a matte rubberized cover here. You take it off and there is a pump, which we love. I got mine in the color 3.3 Caracas. I believe that's a new shade addition to the NARS lineup, and it's between Cadiz and Maracao. There might be more than one shade between those two shades, but the pros. I like the shade match, and I'm going to insert a video with me applying the foundation. I like to use a beauty blender to apply foundation, and I did use a beauty blender makeup sponge to apply this foundation, but it seemed as if the sponge soaked up a lot of it. I was using several pumps, like 4 pumps on each side, which you don't get a lot out with 1 pump. So I can get away with using 2 pumps on each side, and I found that I prefer to use it with a brush. I use a little less of the product using a brush, and I get a more full coverage application with a brush, and I like the coverage. It is full coverage. I'm wearing it today and it's fairly full coverage. I do like the finish. Now, I'm an oily girl, so I don't normally buy radiant foundations. When I see the word radiant, I usually run in the opposite direction, but it's followed by the word longwear, so I thought I would give it a shot. As someone with oily skin, I normally use matte foundations, but you know, I'd like a little radiance too. You know, us oily girls like a little radiance also, you know, without looking like we just covered ourselves in petroleum jelly, right? So that's why I was so interested in getting this foundation. I went right on ahead and bought it instead of getting a sample, which is what I should do. Anyhow, I like the finish. I like the shade match. I think the color is a good match for me. This is my first NARS foundation. Many years ago, I did purchase a tinted moisturizer, but I don't know, I don't really consider that a foundation. Nowadays, I need full coverage, and I can achieve full coverage with this without it looking like a mask or too heavy. It doesn't feel heavy, and I didn't notice any breakouts. My skin didn't react negatively to it. So those are the pros. There's really only one con for me with this foundation, and it is the fact that it just doesn't stay matte enough for me. And it's not supposed to be matte. It's more of a satin finish, which I like, but I find that I have to blot so much more when I wear this foundation. I first wore it, the first time I wore it for about 5 hours, and I had no problems with it. I used the Fenty Beauty primer. That was my first time using the Fenty Beauty primer. I used that, and I did concealer underneath on my blemishes. I used the foundation, and then I did concealer on top and powdered it in the whole 9 yards, and went out for the evening and wore it for about 5 hours, and it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It looked just as it did when I first put it on, and I immediately fell in love. Now, the next time I used it, I wore it to work. A good 12 hours or so, I wear this makeup, and that 16-hour long wear thing, didn't work for me. Didn't work for me. I found that it's not transfer resistant. I still get transfer, and my oils broke through. I wore it to work the first day with the Fenty primer, and by the time I got to work, I was already a little oily. And then just all throughout the day, I had the blot. I was blotting consistently. So the second day, I decided to change my primer and use my regular primer, which is my Philosophy The Present primer. Same problem all day long. I was oily all day long. I was blotting, and yeah, that did not make me a happy camper. But still, I like the coverage so much, and I like the finish so much. I like the color shade match so much that I didn't give up on it. So I wore it again. I've been wearing it for about 2 weeks now. No, for about a week and a half. And I put powder down first before applying the foundation, and I find that works better. But you know, that's another step in my makeup routine, and I don't have a lot of time for all these steps in the morning. Another problem I have with this foundation is I find that I don't know if you can see it right now, but it's doing it right now. I've been wearing it now for a couple hours, and right here it's settled into my fine lines and my laugh lines here, and I don't know, I feel like it's settling into my wrinkles under my eyes too. So I really wanted to love this foundation. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. So my final say on this foundation, I'm returning it. I'm taking it back. I kept my receipt, and I'm taking it back to Sephora. For $49, I should love it, and I don't love it. If it didn't cost that much, I might try to continue working with it, but for $49, that's almost $50. For $50, no can do, no bueno. NARS, we're gonna have to break up. It's not working out. It's not working out. Let Let me know, have you tried this foundation? What are your thoughts? Did it work for you? I'd be curious to know. Leave me a comment below. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe so that you can see more. I do them every week here, every Saturday. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.